Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to another ramble. As always, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking time to take care of yourself. And yeah, let's get into this video. um as per usual, I was sitting under my favorite tree while I was on my break today, and I was just thinking about how, well, first of all, it takes two to tango, right? So it's like when something occurs that triggers you, it's always important to ask yourself. Like, I think a lot of people have tendency to blame, like, oh, whatever the problems that are happening is because of, my coworker or my family member or my partner or, life is just happening and it's life's fault. That's why, like, I'm suffering. So important to just like turn that back on yourself sometimes, you know, very important. Go, why is this happening? I always tell people if something undesirable is occurring in your life, which usually has a tendency to trigger you into a reaction or response, um, always ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn from this? And then after you answer that, ask yourself, like, how am I participating in this? Because it goes back to it takes two to tango. Like, you can't have a, what is that? I mean, nothing can really bother you unless you're on the receiving end of it. You know what I mean? If you're on the receiving end of it and you're interpreting or perceiving it as something dissatisfying, you know? I don't know if you're following me. I know this sounds super complex. It's okay. Let's keep rolling along with this video. But yeah, for me, it's just like, let's just use this as an example. If somebody's bullying you, okay, you're like, what am I supposed to learn from this? Like, say somebody, you perceive somebody to be bullying you, what, because they talk down to you, because of their passive aggressive like actions towards you, and you can, it's obvious that they are bullying you, which is a power play. Ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn from this? Um, like for me, I will interpret that as, okay, this person is probably insecure, because a secure person wouldn't feel the need to bully anyone or make anyone feel small through condescending actions and words and tones, And then I would be like, okay, so this, what am I supposed to learn from this? This person is insecure. Um, Also, that's not my problem. And I shouldn't really feed that too much of my attention or energy. I should just let that person be and do their own thing and work it out. It's also teaching me not to take things personally, because it's not personal, it's very impersonal. And yeah, it's teaching me to like conserve my mental emotional energy for myself and not give it away to someone else. And not only that, like when you give it away to someone else, you're basically giving them the power to control and manipulate you, like your emotional and mental spheres. You're giving them the power to like manipulate and control that. Take the power back, guys. Just go, no thank you. We're gonna learn to say no thank you. You're not making my heart happy and you're bringing confusion and chaos. No thank you. Just say that. No thank you. I'm gonna bring my energy back to me and give it to me, and good luck over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, and like I think initially before you like figure this out, you're gonna be like mad and like resentful. I think it's part of the process. You're just gonna be like, oh, this person is like a an asshole or whatever, a B, a B word. But yeah, once you realize it's not personal and they're very unhappy with themselves, then you don't really you retract your participation. Because when you retract your participation from the game, it's like, how can it affect you if you're not even playing at this point? And then just make it a habit. Just make it a habit. Okay, right now this is happening. Right now this person is doing this. Right now this is occurring. What is it trying to teach me? What am I supposed to learn? Because literally, once you learn a lesson, you won't have to repeat it. And when it occurs again, which you probably won't because you've learned a lesson, you can deal with it very graciously, and you'll be very non-affected. I'm not saying like enter like a space of like being apathetic where you just don't feel anything and you don't care. No, it's not even about that. It's about like just recognizing and realizing that everything is showing up just as it needs to and you are dealing with it accordingly. Not by shutting off or like going like I don't know, just putting up a big no, just like keep the wall, keep the door like open and then close it when you need to, but don't just shut it and keep it shut. Um, and that's very applicable to like your heart too, It's like some people close down because they've encountered like something very painful and then now they don't let love in and they don't let love out and they become a very stone cold person that doesn't know how to enjoy and savor life, Don't do that to yourself. That's definitely self-abuse and self-sabotage. Um, yeah, so instead of blaming someone else, like, oh, why is this person treating me this way? Oh my God, what? No, just go, okay, what is this person or thing trying to teach me? And then go into, okay, how am I participating in this? Like, how can I pivot myself and refrain from interacting with this energy? You know what I mean? Oh, okay, I'm going to take my attention away from it. I'm going to take my, yeah, take your attention away from it. So, like, mentally, emotionally, just like not even like worrying about it, not even like ruminating over it, Really hard to do. Really hard to do because we've been socially programmed and we've normalized like overthinking and ruminating, like no, no, no. Everything we've been taught, guys, just really like honestly, I like do the opposite. Everything that we've been taught, everything that's been normalized, I definitely like do the opposite, you know? Um, where else was I gonna go? Yeah, because they're all other people's stories and other people's stories trying to like control your perception of reality, so that you can do what someone else's, I don't know, mental construct. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, like think about things that you do. It's like literally take a step back and go, why am I doing this? Why am I reacting this way? Is it okay? Does it make me happy? Does it serve my highest good or the highest good of all others? You know what I mean? Like take a step back. If it doesn't, then it's just like, okay, well, let me, like reassess this and maybe approach this in a way that does feel balanced and does feel beneficial and good for me and others. You know, a lot of it is projection too. Seriously, it's all projection. And it's like sometimes I even gotta step back and go, okay, am I projecting? I don't know. Like for me, I just seriously, like if you just kind of like accept everything as it is, you're not trying to fulfill a role or play into an identity that you've created or somebody else has created for you. It's really interesting how like everything shifts. Um, I honestly don't know if this video made sense, but if you learned something cool, if you didn't, that's cool too. I'm gonna go like totally eat my foods and take a naps before round two of trabajo. Anyways, take care of yourself. Be well. And blessings to one and all. Amen.